Hey guys, 7th here. Today for our Redneck retro review, we're looking at a game called Werewolf: The Last Warrior. And good God, this is a piece of fucking shit. I mean, look, now first it's going to tell you the story. A new evil presence has captured the planet, and the long and short of it is that, for whatever reason, you're a werewolf. Your fucking name is Werewolf, and you're going to be fighting evil mutants. That's the whole story of the game. Doesn't give any backstory on who you are or why you want to fight these mutants. You're just a werewolf and you're gonna fight mutants and save the world. It's this all, if nothing else, it should give you an appreciation for the writing that goes into games of today, because you just didn't have it back then unless you were playing some super long ass RPG. Oh, and these animations right here, these attack animations, get used to those because it uses the exact same ones in every fight. So here we go, Last Warrior. Well, first, you're going to get a long exposition here from this strange homeless man that you see at the beginning of every level. I say homeless because he's sitting there in his fucking pajamas, and then it'll go to the same goddamn cutscene where you basically see Frank Zappa telling you the history of what you need to do and why you are what you are, and etc, etc. Now you see this fight right here? This is what all the fights are like when you get to the mini-bosses or the bosses. This is the first thing you see when the game fucking starts. I thought this game was some kind of a lame-ass fighting game of some sort when I first saw this, but no, you beat the first guy and then you see this werewolf transformation. Now get used to this part too, because you're going to see this same werewolf transformation through the whole fucking game. And no, I don't know why the werewolf has big long claws for hands, so don't bother asking me. So here he is in his werewolf form, and as you can see, the gameplay is about as basic as it gets. You just walk along your predetermined path, and you break rocks and you break any of the fucking enemies that get in your way. Everything hits you, everything takes away from your life bar, so you better hit them as soon as you can, because you're also on a timer. That timer runs out, it's insta-death. If you run out of health, it's insta-death, and you only get one life. So, for some reason, when I jumped down in that hole, I was put back into human form, which is basically naked Simon Belmont. Not sure what the deal is with that, but it's pretty obvious where they stole the fucking animation and the character design from. I mean, look at him. He's Simon Belmont in a fucking loincloth. So I get to this part, and I can't climb under there. I can't jump high enough to get up on that ledge. I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm stuck. I just can't get past it. So I start over, and this time I've got Werewolf Power. And I get, by losing some life, I get across here, and apparently the werewolf can make that jump quite easily. So we're crawling along the ceiling here. Notice there's no enemies except bats. Maybe they borrowed those from fucking Castlevania too. God knows. And we get here now. You see that blue W? Don't ever grab that, because it turns you back into a human. You don't need that, because the human is weak as shit. So here's another one of these boss fights. Same exact fight. I lost what was left of my werewolf power, so I'm back to naked Belmont mode. And you basically just have to punch him, walk away. Punch him, walk away. All of the boss fights are exactly like this. Punch, back up. Punch, back up. For this long, incredibly boring boss fight until he finally goes down. Then he'll drop you a werewolf thing, and you're back to werewolf. A lot of fucking good it does you now that he's dead. Now here I got stuck here because I couldn't figure out where to go, and I finally got him to jump across, and he makes this little hovering jump like that, which reminded me for all the world of the first shit-ass Ninja Turtles game. I climb up this fucking ladder, and I get to this weird corridor of electrodes, right? Now look at this shit. There is no pattern to the way these things go off. It's like full, half off, full, half off, and you're dead. I was stuck on that for quite a while before I got the pattern. Then I get in here, and it's another same ass boss, only he turns into green slime balls and flies around. But there you get that same kill animation. And oh look, the next boss is Ironhead. Yeah, you're going to be fighting the Hulkbuster next. Way for originality there. They steal their bosses from Marvel Comics, and they steal your human form from fucking Castlevania. There's the homeless bum again. More needless exposition from Frank Zappa before we're going back into the game. Same shit about, well, now you have to go through underground waterways. So now we get to play more that looks like Ninja Turtles from the first Ninja Turtles game. Right back at it. Yep, here we are. Now look at this shit. Fuck! Yeah. Falling in pits, insta-death. And it's hard to determine whether you need to double jump or single jump. Dead again. Same shit. Alright, well I come back with Werewolf thinking, well I can jump farther this time. We'll try to make it over this as soon as the slime stops and... Fuck! Same shit. The jumping is so sporadic. I'm going to try it one more time. I'm going to climb up on this... And you get stuck on the walls too, and then... Fuck this shit. This game's a piece of ass. Don't play it. Never play it. Trust me. This is 7th.
When me werewolf get to top of building, me fuck Mega Man in ass. Arrgh!